I'm telling you, we got a grizzly, and then some. He seems to know what we're thinking. It's the grizzly!
Most motion picture crews enjoy the comforts and conveniences of shooting on sound stages and back lots. But director William Girdler recently took his crew on location deep into the hills of Georgia. Sometimes actually making their own roads to film deeper into the wilderness.
We've been faced with the hardships that most motion picture crews find when filming out in the woods. We end up going 25, 30 miles into total wilderness, having to cut our way into the woods to find locations and to do certain shots. It's a tremendously hard situation to transport a complete army of men and equipment out to various locations and over different terrains. We're also dealing with climate conditions and so on and so forth that make things very difficult. We shot this one sequence in and around a natural waterfall, which required about a mile and a half hike up a muddy hillside to reach. And the camera had to be in the position right in the water to get the shots I required. The roar, noise, and vibrations from the waterfall itself made it impossible to record sound there.
Action!
The actors never complained about the many stunts that they were asked to do in the bitter cold climate.
Got it.
We even insisted that the manager of one of our actors be present on the set at all times.
He's been a movie star for all his life. Says it's just another job for him, is all. He's a good bear. He's never killed an animal. We're going to keep it that way, I hope. Just one time he tried to grab my hand with his mouth as his claws come out like this, and I was watching his claws. Now every time I ever do that, I'm watching his face.
Okay. Put the camera up as close as you can to its face.
He's not a dog, and he's not a pet. He doesn't work for affection. You don't pat him on the head. We don't touch him at all. And he doesn't touch us, and that's the way we like it. He will hurt you.
We had a lot of problems filming the bear. It was extremely dangerous being that close to him all the time. And although he is trained, he is not tamed. This was probably the most dangerous type of shot to get. The bear's trainer would be yelling at him in order to get him running, and the grizzly would actually be working up into a sort of frenzy. We constructed a 40-foot tower at the top of this 3,000-foot mountain location, found by our location manager, Frank Rickman.
Over on that brace. They're going to try to drive this bear down through there to kill it. And, of course, this bear fools them, tricks them, and turns back and comes after this boy and gets up on this tower and gets him. Of course, it pushes this tower over, and this tower crashes out on these rocks.
It's the grizzly!
In filming Grizzly, we used all the actual locations, such as this U.S. Forestry Service office in Georgia.
Seems to outthink us. I'd like to get the jump on him this time.
The grizzly is an animal, Kelly. Don't give it human qualities.
Christopher George, Andrew Prine, Richard Jaco, Joan McCall, and Joe Dorsey head up our cast in search of the killer Grizzly.
That thing seems to know what we're thinking. And I'd like to get the jump on him this time.
A grizzly is an animal, Kelly. Don't give it human qualities.
Charlie, close the park and give me another crack at him.
There's no need to close the park.
Do you know that there are more reporters out there and TV cameramen than there are animals? It's a damn circus.
I invited them.
You invited them?
I want them to see the kind of clean, thorough job that we're capable of doing.
You're kidding. We have 5 dead people, 1 raving almost dead man, and you call that clean?
We're doing everything in our power.
I just figured you out. You don't give a damn if we get that grizzly or not.
271 Baker, take 1. Clear shadows, all clear. Action. Cut it.
Hold the hammer.
Baker, take 2. Roll sound.
Hold it quiet.
Action.
Okay. And he's really moving.
Let's give that run for his money.
I think I'm going to go off the edge. Slow it down. We're going off.
Yeah, we got you.
Take off. Come, baby.
Okay, here we go. All right, now we're running.